Hello there, Sir from 17 once again, introducing you to an epic of Gilgamesh in Gears of War 3. And what I mean by saying that is I have a series of games on Gears that I recorded pretty much during my first session of playing the game, online that is. And a couple of them ran pretty long because they were close. We came back from defeat. We went up against people that were pretty good. We had some rough games, but they were fun games, and I thought they were exciting. So I kept them, and thus they've become part of this series, which is going to be dubbed the Epics of Gilgamesh. And if you don't know what that is, it is a text in a certain religion that holds some pretty damn awesome stories. So Google it if you want to find out further. I don't want to go too far into that because it's just a fancy bit of wordplay to give this a decent title. But as you can see, we are controlling the Locust team. I'm with a couple of buddies that you'll recognise from the podcast. And we're going up against these guys on trenches. And this was one of those matches where this was the first bit of resistance we came up against of the night. And it got real fucking close because we were getting sprayed, we were spraying them. They were playing as a team and it was really refreshing. So this is the map Trenches, and as anybody knows, holding ground on this map is really important, because if you lose your footing you can be in trouble, as I have a lovely little death fight with that guy, and I get my head taken off by somebody's shotgun, so I'm one of the first to go down in a bit of a firefight. I got caught with my pants down trying to lance while he had a shotgun. It was always going to end pretty badly for either one of us. Unfortunately that time I was the one who got taken out. I dodged the digger, only just though. I've got barely any life. I run in with the sawn off. I spray that dude. There's a chainsaw. There's another digger. My life is all over the place. I bounce back towards the central area, go into cover, see this guy coming this way, spray him in the face, see his buddy, go for the active, wait for him to come. He sees me, and here is the death game. Do I win? I fucking do. Good night, son. And we can slam a fresh clip in as Sam comes for me. She's shotgunning. I bounce into cover. My buddies are coming. He's chainsawing. Oh, I love you, Dave. Takes her out with a chainsaw. But this is pretty much what the entire thing is going to be like, because these guys were on us all the way through this match, and as you can tell we're getting our asses kicked as I spin around and turn on that dude that took me down before, but I'm getting lanced. I'm trying to hide, but the mulcher picks me off. So, back from the spawn with my protection, he's trying to mulch me again. They have the hill. We need to push up this central straight, but this is one of the most difficult pushes to make, and my buddy's in a whole world of shit there, and I was going to go out for him. Didn't see the guy with the shotgun that I saw when I watched it back just then, and he took me out. So, we're 63 down, and this is looking real fucking bad. So I'm thinking, if I cruise over here, I can get the grenades, and I can throw a couple of cheeky inks, and hopefully push them out of the spawn. You'll notice across the way, my buddy thought the exact same thing. He did the same, so did I. So now that we've got them flanked with inks, we're going to hopefully push into that central area. All of us go from a different direction and somehow get this carp to try and steal and get some of those points back before we go too far down. So I move out into the middle of the trenches. I run straight into the smoke. There's a fucking bunch of them. I get one spray with the sawn off. He's looking for me. I'm trying to reload, but I get sprayed by somebody else. I do break the circle though and get the 100 points that comes with it. So straight back off the spawn, I see bullets pinging over past the barbed wire. I see Dizzy coming this way, not too sure what he's doing. My buddy's going out for him. I pull the Lancer to try and take him out, just to try and stop him from getting to the hill. I do, but I already see that they've already gone and capped it, because did you see on the distance there was somebody running towards it? Hopefully one of my buddies will be taking them out. I'm throwing an ink just in case the guy with the mulcher is going to stay up there like a douchebag, because anybody that gets the mulcher, they will sit there in that cover and they will cause you bother, because you get stripped down so quickly. But right now the hill isn't contested. I see Sam, she sees me, I turn her into toothpaste, and then I run over here. Can't see the mortar's there where I was just stood. I check in my back just in case anybody comes from behind. My team are on me now, so I don't have to wait. I can push in, and hopefully we can get this point. So I slam straight into the hill. I miss it though, because I'm being all fancy with cover and checking my angles to make sure nobody's sneakily hiding anywhere. And here we are, there's two of us in there. I see that guy coming there, start lancing towards him, just holding down some suppressive fire. Another smoke goes off. I assume a grenade would follow it, but it didn't. To my left there's two of my buddies. I can't see anybody down that flank. They're shooting at someone to our right, so I come over here to cover the left. Digger comes up, takes out Sling 23, my friend Ryan. So we know we're now one man down, but we've still got a hefty presence inside the ring. So somebody just gets shotgunned. How the hell did that miss? Oh, that is so heartbreaking. But I get sprayed by Dizzy, and as you can see on the kill feed, Lummy and Aiden come back through, tearing some dudes up with shotguns, but Aiden gets chainsawed and Lummy gets shotgunned. So I'm cruising into the darkness, knowing there's people here with the sawn off on. I miss my shot, I flip away, the smoke is everywhere, I can't see a thing. I get the active, I see the guy, and I get sprayed by somebody else. So unfortunately, did not quite go my way as the smoke storm, or the sandstorm, sorry, sweeps into the map, and the visibility goes extremely low. So there is the Thrashball Cole who's been running around with his shotgun causing chaos. I send him away with a couple of Lancer rounds. I see somebody moving towards the middle. There's two of them. There's two of us. But unfortunately my buddy gets taken out and we kill each other. So another quick death there. Back into the fray. I see the shotgun on the floor, so I swap my Lancer out, so I've got two shotguns just in case my sawn-off fails me, which it did earlier. And then I push forward into the centre. We've got the ring. And I see Sam there, she's getting shot at, I put some covering fire on her, I move back because I see that other guy coming towards me, don't want to get mulched. I'm getting hit again, I'm getting hit, lanced, I go into cover, roll across here, go towards the sandbags, can't see anybody in the centre, and I push back up here to the high ground, back to where one of the major power weapons is. And there's a section coming up where I get the mortar and I lay down some covering fire, and my buddies even told me that it landed amidst all the enemies and it doesn't kill a thing. So I see this guy here, he runs towards the ink, I can't see him for the smoke, there he is, he misses his first shot and I clean him up with a lovely spray. The game goes into overtime, we're currently down by about a good 50 points. And this is where we need to start playing. This is where we need to get our asses in this ring and we need to control this map. If we don't, we're going to lose. As another mortar comes through, landing on top of this cover that we're in, but we're safe, so it's okay. And I check the back there, I see him coming towards us with a shotgun and he gets the better of me as I think I can outmaneuver him with a roll. So I get super lucky on the spawn though, as you can see. Somebody fires a digger down, I hear it in the split second, he fires the second, I know he's coming in, I come be, oh, that was a bad shot, Chris, what were you playing at? Sam rushes, gets straight into the king of the hill point, but gets sprayed by Aiden, and Lummy gets a quick headshot. So now we know that there is only 3 entrance ways into this place, and we need to get his team in, and we need to cover each one of them. There's currently 2 of us. I see a shadow coming that way. It is friendly, luckily enough. So now we've got a bit of a presence as somebody comes through down. Shotgun blasts are going off. I see another guy waiting. He's playing a cheesy bastard. I think he's got a digger. 2 people come from my side that I should have been guarding. I spray the first one. I'm waiting for the reload. I rush around the back of the spawn. I'm like, boys, someone's in, boys. We've got to clean this motherfucker up. And there, lo and behold, he comes behind me and I spray him in the face, Arnold Schwarzenegger style. But I'm down to 1 shell and I've got my Lancer, so I go up against the cover here and I start being a bit of a cheeky bastard, covering my left while looking at the right. And I know somebody's going to be coming this way because they've pretty much got that locked down. So there's a friendly coming this way. There's a smoke grenade coming in, which definitely means somebody's about to come roadie running out of one of the entrances. I see the roll as he powers through to break our control. He runs straight across, he spins, he's continuing to run away. I stalk him, but I'm not going to follow him because then that's me going on his terms. Instead, I wait here, hoping he comes forward. He doesn't, he's a clever player, and he goes and flanks around. But we've brought it back, and we're now 20 points up. So fingers crossed we can get to the next point, and we can pull off this comeback. So my shotgun only has 1 shell and I don't want to go straight out of the centre because it's a death trap, so I'll move around here to see if I can pick off anybody on the outskirts, being a cheeky bastard. And I see my teammate in there in the nest, he's not doing much. I see that the annex point has just turned up. I see that guy get a 2-piece on 2 of my boys, and I see this guy rolling towards me and he outplays me, which is really sad to see, but I've got to give full credit to him. He slid into cover at the right moment. My sawn-off missed and his did not. It was really well played. But back into the fray, I come up behind Marcus there, I finish him, and then I move onwards to where the rest of their team is. I see these guys, I spray that one guy, I punch him, I dodge his shotgun blast, and his second blast gets me. Oh, that would have been beautiful if I'd have been able to smack him a second time. I'm straight into the fray, straight into Cole, who's wall bouncing shotgun. I don't know what's going on. My buddy's firing, he's receiving shots. Oh, I got a lovely 2-piece coming around the corner. Good night, son. Get the active, and we clear out that area as we push forward over here where our team is holding down the rest of the annex point. So Dizzy there gets a double fist of death. I see this person running over here to try and snap our control. I chase up from behind, and I get the quick spray on them. There is the victory of the first round. It looked pretty bleak, but we pulled it off with a 23-point difference. So, 0-0, neck and neck, back into the fray. I run straight into the nest here, pick up the incendiary grenades, because as you know, the weapons, they do alternate, so when it's inks, it's generally incendiaries afterwards. But the first annex point is at the top where the mortar launcher was. I'm not too sure what it is now. I think it's still the mortar. And I drop a quick incendiary there just in case anybody decides to be a cheeky bastard. Then I throw one out there to cover their escape. And I'm hoping my team up on the top will push them back and the flame will stop them from being able to fully run away. I come up with my shotgun to provide cover. I see Dizzy. I clean him up. My buddy's shotgunning into the mist. There's a guy running away. He's still there. We're getting stunned. The shit's kicking off. Can't see a damn thing. I must have run past him. I don't know where he's gone, but the mortar's ours for the taking. The only problem with picking this up is you're probably going to get mulched, but I grab it, I fire off a quick shell to try and get anybody coming, and oh my goodness, drop the mortar and spray the dude before he takes me out. That was lovely. But we're getting shot, as you can see, from the central flank of the trench, so I have to bounce into cover as Dizzy comes through and takes out me and my buddy, so well played to him. But back off the spawn, bounce into here. There's another incendiary grenade. I'm probably going to try and throw a cheeky one out there just to try and stop them from going through that middle path. I noticed that someone's over there in a world of trouble, so I throw another grenade. I start lancing, and do I get the down? Yeah, I get the down, but it wasn't mine, I don't think. Not too sure. I couldn't see it on the kill feed, but we took her out either way, and I can push back over here and try and get the capture point. So it's a little bit quiet. I can see one of my teammates, which tells me there's probably not going to be any enemies up here, but I still play really tentative just in case there were, and start capping. That guy's running towards me. That person's going to try and lance to try and take me out, so you'll notice why I'm moving like John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. I'm getting hit. My cog is shining. I can hear the... Is that the one shot? That sounds like the one shot. That is not good news. But I bounce over back to the left-hand side of this flank. I move down towards the centre of the map as the annex has changed. And there's smoke everywhere, which means we've got a free run up here to go into a shotgun fest and hopefully come out the victors. So there is Cole again. I spray him like the bitch he is. I get another active. And then me and my buddy wait for the Battle of Thermopylae to take place as they all come rushing and shit starts to kick off. So I get another quick kill with the sawn-off. Sam's in here with us though. We're shooting her. She takes my buddy out. I spray her like a bitch. I get two more bloody Marcuses rush in. I get the active. Oh, and I get taken out at the last possible moment. There they are now. They're currently in the hill. We need to get back in. You can see my boys rushing forward, and this is where I drop the hammer, so to speak. Their entire team is rushing towards the hill. I call in the mortar strike, and I only get one person, and there was like 5 of them. Don't even ask me how that works. But I'm just thinking right now, if I can lay down as much cover of fire as possible, we can hopefully capture that point and continue this lead as Rye gets a lovely 2-piece, and I slam a fresh new clip into my Lancer, and then parade back into the war zone as the horn signifies another incoming sandstorm. So you want to be super careful when this shit kicks off as my buddy just gets taken out by a chainsaw. But I'm using this opportunity to come in and bum rush some people. And look at that. How did that miss? Now I'm in the whole world of shit now trying to get away and get my active. And he finishes me off with the shotgun. But I think when I fired it, I don't know if you noticed, but it sounded like he had invulnerability frames. It sounded as if he was still under spawn protection. Which is bullshit, man. Because he was stood in the fucking ring. That is horrific. But anyhow, back into the fray. Another incendiary grenade goes arcing towards the battle zone. Dizzy just sees me run through here. I was hoping he'd think I'd not seen him and he'd try and follow me, but he doesn't. He stays up on there. I see somebody below him, so that's why I don't push forward. And he rolls back down, and I turn him into turkey. And job's a good one. But above us is where the capture point is. Nobody has it, so it's highly contested. I get taken out by a really unlucky mortar shot as I go to rush into the centre. But it's all par for the course in a match this close. So I get the incendiary grenades. I drop one to the entrance of where they spawn, just in case anybody spawns back here and thinks they can rush for grenades. You can sometimes get a nice cheesy kill. I come over here, I drop the grenade quickly as Sam's bouncing everywhere, and I get killed again with the mortar launcher. So whoever is up on that mortar branch now is officially become the biggest asshole in the game. So I am going straight for him. I don't give a fuck. I'm up there and I'm killing that bastard. So I see this dude running up on the top way. I see him chasing my team, so I've got to take him out, else he's going to cause havoc. I spray his face, I hear the one shot, I bounce into cover. The dude with the mortar's clearly left, so there's no vengeance to be had. But I can hear the one shot again, he's got it on me. Ooh, dodge out of the way at the last possible moment. Pick up the digger, I have one digger shot, I'm staying in cover. I see the guy behind, fire the digger over there. I miss completely as he bounces over there into cover. It's a one-on-one situation once again as my teammate comes from behind. I move back just in case because it's the same guy that beat me last time. So my buddy rushes in, he gets sprayed. I get the active for the Lancer just in case he wants to play, you know, you want to get nuts, let's get nuts, Michael Keaton, Batman style. And Dizzy rushes in as 2 people turn up. I rev the chainsaw, I hit nothing, I'm stunned. I need to put my shotgun on because that guy is up my ass. I run away, I'm still alive. Goodness me! And I'm being followed, and I'm turned into dog shit. But we got the points, the hill has moved, and now we need to continue and get this victory. So, off the spawn, I do a nice little area of denial down that middle ramp with the incendiary grenade. I'm not too sure how long they last, but I see a guy coming down here into the center. I see the digger, and unfortunately, I was too focused on killing that guy to get out of the way of the digger. That was my mistake. I got tunnel visioned on the kill. See the guy above me going for the power weapon. I know I've got to do something about him, but his buddy's down here with me. His buddy completely runs away, and I follow him to try and get the cheeky kill, but he gets lanced down and taken out as we move into overtime. So, guy with the mortar is still up there. I spray that guy, and then I run like hell to try and get away from the mortar shot. And I think we managed to do it. As we cruise down here, Sam puts one shell into me. I turn her into dog shit. I go get another active. There's shadows to my right. The smoke bomb's going off. I can't quite see where the enemy is. We're capturing the hill. Somebody bounces over the wall. I turn them into wallpaper. And for a second, we get a little bit of respite as the enemy team are respawning and thinking about how they're going to approach this situation. So right now, we have enough points, I think, to secure the lead here and to secure the win. Because, oh no, I tell a lie, it's going to change one more time, I believe. And somebody's running down the opposite flank and sprays my buddy, rolls to the right, I cruise over and he sprays me. So, get a little bit unlucky there, but that's just what shotgun fighting's all about. Sometimes you come out the victor, other times you get turned into toothpicks. There's nothing you can do. It's just one of those moments, but Rye gets a quick chainsaw. The hill spawns over here near me and near our spawn, which is nice and fortuitous as my buddy comes to back me up, and I can see there's a couple of blues to the right, there's a couple of blues directly across from us, and I decide to cut them off, and I see him on the middle. See you later, son, that's what you get, bitch. Spray him from behind, turn him into some corned beef, and then pick up the mortar and fire off a quick shot that does not work as intended. Get it again, but we've already won the match 2-0 with a 97-point difference. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and you take care now.